Hey guys, it's Kira. I'm back with another video. Today I will be going over all of the tattoos I have, kind of giving you guys a tattoo tour of everything that I have done so far. Most of my tattoos are on my arms. I will insert clips and or pictures of everything above this shoulder, hence me being a little bit off to the side. In total, I have 16 tattoos, so let's roll into the video. Okay, and just a little disclaimer in case you guys are wondering why didn't I just stand up and show you guys all my tattoos, or have set the camera up and just show you all my tattoos that way. I have cerebral palsy, I have spastic diplegia, so I can't stand. I'm wheelchair bound, so I'm just gonna settle for adding photos and or little clips that I've recorded over the last couple years that I've been getting tattooed, along with a little bit of a story behind each one of them and why I got them, and if I can remember the prices, I will tell you how much each of them cost. Okay, so the first tattoo I got was in memory of my uncle. He passed away at the age of 13. If he was still alive today, he'd only be a year younger than I am, so he'd be 24. We grew up together, so my first tattoo I got, his memorial tattoo was the first thing I got tattooed. It's really important to me and close to my heart. It's like my first ever tattoo memory. And a little funny story behind this is I almost cried getting this tattoo. I wasn't quite prepared for the sting or like the scratching sensation you feel when you're getting a tattoo. It's on my right arm. I was holding my mom's hand in the tattoo shop and like screaming. The poor tattoo artist was like trying to tell me jokes to try to get like calm down. He wasn't even tattooing very long. It was like maybe 3 or 4 minutes. It wasn't long at all. It healed well. I was 16 when I first got it. Yes, obviously I said I was with my mom. So with parent permission, I got my first one at 16. If I had to, would I recommend a 16-year-old get a tattoo? Probably not, because you don't have, I guess, a general idea of what you're gonna like forever. I think people tend to, especially when you're that young, you like things for a moment and then you're not gonna like them when you get older. This is why my very first piece was in memory of my uncle and not something different like a heart or anything that I wouldn't necessarily care for later. My second tattoo is an infinity symbol. I got it. It took me a couple years after my first tattoo to get a new one because I kind of wanted to wait till I was old enough to get a tattoo without having it signed for. I was about 20 when I got the second one. Yeah, I think I was turning I think I was like 18 getting the second one. It's an infinity symbol with 2 hearts. It has my mom's name and my little brother's name in it. Again, my family is really important to me, so I have a lot of, on my right side are only family tattoos, and then my left are like personal things that I enjoy as a person. If I can remember correctly, I got it done at Inner City Tattoo in Elizabeth, New Jersey. I think the price was I just remember thinking it was a bit expensive given how simple it is. I think it was around $120 or $130 for this tattoo. My mom paid for it. It was a birthday gift. Because it's all I wanted was a new tattoo. And then the next one was a gift as well. Like after I got the infinity symbol, I basically kept asking for tattoos every year for my parents to pay for my tattoos every year for my birthday. But my most recent pieces were all, I took the time to save up and like pay for my tattoos myself. This tattoo experience, unlike the first one, I didn't scream through this one. This one I was kind of, I mentally prepared myself for what I was gonna feel. And if I had to be honest, for me, as far as tattoos go, I would say they hurt. Yes, they hurt while getting them done, but they're also, um, it also hurts worse for me once they start like healing and they get like swollen and red. It's just not. It's just the healing experience, and having to rub in the ointments and do all that for like the first couple weeks while it closes up. It's pretty painful. I'd rather have the sensation of getting tattooed over the soreness you feel afterwards, if that makes sense. Okay, so like I said in the beginning of the video, I have cerebral palsy. So I ended up getting the word love with the little handicap symbol as the O in it. And for me, and I also got a semicolon on the outside of that because I don't know about you guys or anybody else in the disability community, but it can be very difficult to feel confident in yourself or like you belong or you fit. Sometimes it feels like you're trying to fit into the world and the world really isn't made for you. Like you are different from everybody else, even if it's just something that might seem simple to most people, like you're just in a wheelchair, but you can live a normal life, which you can't. Obviously I do, but I had that at a young age. It can be very difficult to stay positive minded. I do, for the most part, thanks to my family. They're very supportive, and like they always reassured me that I'm capable of doing things that maybe most people might not think I can. So love with the handicap symbol and the green ribbon for cerebral palsy, because I feel like even if you have cerebral palsy or any other disability, you still deserve to love yourself and love the world around you and the people around you. So that's the reason for this tattoo. I paid $80 for it here in New Jersey. It was like a tattoo. I got it done at a tattoo shop that is no longer open here. So that's that. I got this one done, the third one done, for my 21st birthday. Yeah, it was my gift to myself. You guys are gonna see like the tattoo timeline kind of pick up, and I've gotten like a bunch over the last couple of months or so. So you'll see that throughout the video. Now, I have a big Powerpuff Girl piece on my left arm here. It's almost a half sleeve. Well, pretty much is a half sleeve. I'm pretty tiny. But I got this done in pieces, and what I mean by pieces is at first when I thought about the idea of getting Powerpuff Girls, I only wanted one, oddly enough, and I got Buttercup first, and then I didn't consider getting, the full cast of Powerpuff Girls until like years later. So for a while, I just had one single Powerpuff Girl sitting on my left arm. It's kind of odd, I know, but because like why wouldn't you want all of them? But they were inspired by an image that I found on the internet, and also my childhood. Obviously I'm 25, so that makes it a 90s baby. I grew up watching Powerpuff Girls and always wanting to be one, and kind of, dare I say this, wishing they were black, or at least there was one black one. So, and I wanted to be one for I think when I was like 9, I wanted to be a Powerpuff Girl for Halloween, but they had already sold out of all the costumes. So it's kind of me just enjoying that time in my life where I really enjoyed it and wanted superheroes that looked more like me or the girls I grew up with. Again, you will notice that I got a lot over a short period of time. At the same day that I got the Buttercup tattoo, I also got my nipples pierced. I got my grandmother's memorial tattoo on my right wrist. Okay, the reason my grandmother's piece has the same color ribbon as my cerebral palsy tattoo is because, unfortunately, I lost my grandmother to colon cancer. Well, it started as colon cancer and then it spread throughout her body. So the color for colon cancer is also green, according to what I've researched. So her ribbon for her memorial tattoo is also green, in case you guys were wondering. And I got Nefertiti on the on the inside of my left wrist. I got a lot done that day. I was in a world of pain. I left the house to only get my nipples pierced, and I ended up getting 3 tattoos and my nipples pierced. So you could say that first week or two after all of that was pretty painful. But the tattoo artists were all awesome, and in total, I went to 2 different tattoo shops that day. So I got my grandmother's memorial piece and my buttercup at one shop, and I paid $225 there for both of those tattoos altogether. And then I spent another $80 at another tattoo shop to get Nefertiti and my nipples pierced. I will say my Nefertiti tattoo has been retouched since I got it done, so there's new color in it. You'll see it when I upload the image, because I don't think I have the original work. I think I just have the touch-up photo where he added, refreshed the color and all the line work in it. After that, I kind of took a break from tattoos, because again, 3 tattoos and nipple piercings all in one shot in one day was a lot. So I kind of took a break after that. Okay, after Nefertiti, if I remember correctly, again, I tend to get tattoos in pairs or in threes. So I get a lot done at one time. My pain tolerance is pretty high, this is why I'm able to pull it off. So and I forgot to mention in the last clip, my infinity symbol also got touched up along with a bunch of other tattoos, because they were pretty old. So I've gotten a lot of the line work and color touched up. Before finishing my Powerpuff Girl tattoo, I got my baby brother's name on my right wrist underneath the infinity symbol tattoo. This also was a birthday gift. It was $40. I paid $10 a letter. My little brother's name, my baby brother's name, is only 4 letters, so $10 a letter. And then that day, I also got my conches pierced. So like I said, I tend to get things in pairs or just get a lot at once. That way, I finished my Powerpuff Girl piece. So I got Blossom, Bubbles, and Bliss added to the tattoo, as well as the heart backdrop that everybody remembers from the ending of the show, and the old school letters from the show. If you watch Powerpuff Girls now, they're a bit different, and the letters are different, and the logo's changed. But I got the original logo, along with, you can see it here a little bit. You can see all the hearts, and like I said, I wanted the Powerpuff Girls to look somewhat similar to what the girls look like that I grew up around, with curly hair or dreadlocks, and so that's why they don't look like the original cast. They're black girls essentially. Next, I think I just got the flower, a flower on my wrist. I originally just wanted the flower, but then I was like, it looks kind of odd just to have a single flower just sitting on your wrist and nothing else around it to kind of bring in a total look or an overall aesthetic. So I got the flower moon around it too. And the symbolization behind this tattoo, if I had to give you a reason, is I'm a Cancer, which makes me a water sign who control it. In astrology, some people believe that Cancers are controlled by the tide, or their mood is controlled by the tide. So hence the sun and the moon in flower form. I didn't want to just get something simple. I promised myself a pretty tattoo, as you could say, if you could say. So this is my pretty tattoo. And then next, I'm an IT student. I'm kind of been a nerd, a tech nerd my entire life. Kind of obsessed with computers and like different technology. So I got a Wi-Fi symbol with a heart. It's super cute, but all of these are inspired by other pieces that I've seen. Of course, the artists themselves, along with myself, try our best to not copy someone else's piece. I think that's kind of weird when people bite off other people's ideas or like completely steal someone's idea. Like you can be, of course, other artists inspire other artists. So I understand someone taking a piece and then adding their own things to it, but don't completely steal someone's idea. And then after that, I got my birth year. I kind of got this, I was inspired to get this by the artist Summer Walker. She has like this style of numbering on her neck. I think it's her birth year, and I thought it was really pretty, so I got it done on my wrist. I tend to like smaller pieces on my wrist, and then after that, I got my last name on my right wrist. Like I said, all of my family tattoos are here, and then my personal tattoos are on my left. At least arms wise. I got my last name because as a little girl, like I said, thanks to my family, I've been able to kind of exude confidence and like feel good about who I am as a person or as a woman, essentially. So as a little girl, I would just remember my aunts and like my mom being like, "You're a Myers girl. You are special, regardless of what the world may think of you or how much people stare a lot when you're in a wheelchair. So no matter how much people might think it's a little odd or strange, you are special. You are somebody worth it." Next, I think we are on to like my ear tattoos or like my neck tattoos. I don't have very many, to be honest, and a lot of people don't notice them because my stretched ears are pretty big. Not huge, obviously. They're 32 millimeters, but they cover the small little pieces that I do have on either side of my head. I also have one on, like, I guess my tragus area. Again, I'll insert pictures of everything so you guys can have a general idea of what I'm talking about in every clip. My neck tattoos, like behind my ears, they're both behind my ears. If I have a power button here, like I said, I'm a bit of a tech nerd. I like technology and computers. Also, I just finished college. I was an IT student for 4 years, so I have a power button behind my right ear and the Queen of Hearts symbol, like the card symbol, on my right ear. And then behind my left ear, I have an Ankh, which is like a symbol, which is like an Egyptian symbol for life. And I like the meaning behind Egyptian tattoos. I know that there are don't come for me. I know that there are other countries in Africa, but I like the meaning of Egyptian tattoos, I guess I could say. After that, I think after my neck tattoos and my ear tattoo, I have one tattoo on my leg. On my right leg, I am worthy, and it was about $60. You're probably wondering, you only have 3 words, why is it $60? But it's pretty big across my right thigh, and I wanted a thigh piece. I'll have plans on getting the other side done. I'll do a separate video. And this year for my birthday, when I turned 25, me and my aunt, one of my aunts at least, we're only 5 years apart. so we're really close for the most part. We got the infamous Maya Angelou quote, "Still I rise," on our wrist. It was her idea. I decided to copy. That way we have matching tattoos. Especially since in the video I mentioned that I get tattoos in pairs or in all at once, but I didn't tell you which ones were pairs. Now that I look back and I'm editing, my birth year tattoo, my last name, the flower moon, and the ankh were all done in one day. All together. All 4 of those tattoos were done in one day. And the power button behind my ear and the Queen of Hearts on my ear was also done in the same day. The only single tattoos that I had that was just done just once, just one tattoo and done, was Still I Rise and like the first couple of tattoos that I got. That's it. That's what I want, because I'm not nearly done, like not even close. So that's all I have for today. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Bye.